Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome back to some more Hundredline Last Defense Academy, where last time we discovered who was behind everything, and then we took care of them, and then all the lights turned off. So let's see what happens next.
Yep.
From then on, all of the school's facilities ceased to function, including the food one, right? And the fridge, so all the food would rot. It was as if Last Defense Academy itself had died. I don't know, this looks pretty nice, despite it all.
It's sunlight. But yeah. No good. Nothing's working anywhere. Same with the cafeteria. The refrigerator and the ration-matic aren't powering on. We still have non-perishables though, so it should be okay for a while.
The heck happened? The undying flames in the defense room were probably the power source for the rest of the school. Oh. Geothermal power. The baby thermal power.
Now that's efficient, but very inhumane.
Yeah.
Once Ato offered the person who was making them, all the other functions must have stopped too.
Yeah, once he offered them.
Off to them, yeah.
Then what are we supposed to do now? We're in the middle of nowhere with nothing to sustain us. Hey, speaking of nothing, has anyone taken a peek outside? It's a seriously depressing sight. Fire gone. When I looked out the window, I saw something I didn't think was possible. Fire gone? The wall of undying flames that surrounded the school had gone out. The only thing out there now was the endless city ruins. The wall of fire has gone too. Guess this is what it's always looked like out here, but it feels strange.
Is this really how it ends? Do we really lose to the invaders?
Or we just seen through to that traitor's true nature sooner.
Never could have done that. Nobody even imagined there was someone sabotaging us behind the scenes.
I mean, Darumi said there was, but nobody listens to her.
Yeah, no one listens to Darumi. I sure don't.
But with the invaders' all-out attack, is that still happening?
I wonder. Our mission's already failed, after all.
Plus, we can talk to him now, though, so we can just go out front and be like, sure, go on in. We don't care anymore.
Yep.
Go ahead.
At the very least, there's no longer... The enemy no longer has any reason to take this place so as desperately as they did before.
Except to come and finish us all off.
I don't want to fight anymore. I'm done fighting.
I thought it was pretty fun, although it wasn't the kind of killing game I was hoping for. We're sure no one's sending someone to get us? They've really abandoned us? I mean, we can wait like 4 days and see. Like, you don't have to guess now.
Right. Why would they rescue people they see as disposable?
I'm far too noble and important to just be thrown away. Someday, the Uzuzuki family will crush all of humanity. Knock it off, you sound like Ato.
So, now what do we do?
Now what? There's nothing left to do here, but there's no reason to leave either. Are we going to stay until day 100 at least? I think so. There's nowhere else for a roach-headed, sunken-faced freak like me to go. We played the game this far. It wouldn't hurt to see the ending on the final day, right? You have nothing to do, nowhere to be, and nowhere to go. I'm feeling it all over again. The total loss of everything I hold dear. Day 97.
I wonder if the new game plus is where we start making decisions.
It has to be. Like, there hasn't been any. This whole entire first playthrough has just been a fake out, and then we finally finish the tutorial on day 100, and then we get to the real game after.
It's like, oh, suddenly Takumi becomes the main character that can decide for his own son.
Yeah. I woke up the next day. I couldn't motivate myself to get out of bed. Emptiness, helplessness, those emotions still overwhelmed me. Losing Kadawa and Nozomi, being betrayed by Ato. I had nothing, not a place to return to. nor anything I could do about any of this. In the end, I couldn't do anything. I whispered listlessly and let my heavy body sink into the bed. And he did absorb a lot of power, and maybe he does get the morphogenetic field powers.
Oh, maybe.
And I kept sinking deeper and deeper. Day 98? Yeah. Should probably go get a sandwich or something. Just, you know. It wasn't even morning when suddenly it happened.
Oh, that sounds good.
What happened?
Sandwich.
My body. I didn't know what was causing it, but something abnormal was happening to my body. It wasn't just heavy. Throughout my whole body, I felt warm. No, hot. No, you're the fire thing. Abnormally hot, far beyond anything like a regular fever. Don't tell me I have rejection symptoms. Had the cryptoglobin rejection that plagued Nozomi finally come for me? Maybe this was what I deserved. I was being punished for being unable to do anything for the baby in the defense room. Punishment for being unable to even trust him, let alone protect him. As I moaned from the intense heat running through my body, I finally stopped resisting it. Soon, I lost consciousness as if the heat was swallowing me whole. Day 99. How much time passed after that? Minutes? Hours? Longer still? I couldn't say. I lost all sense of time. Day 98 night, okay. The vicious heat assaulting my body didn't subside. It only grew in intensity. The heat woke me from my sleep. It was so hot I felt like I was being burned from the inside out. Go outside. Eric, what is this? Burning up. It's like my body's on fire. It's not rejection, is it? It feels like something more. My vision filled with flames. Fire erupted from my very body. Not just any flames, they were undying flames. I was enveloped in undying flames. They were emanating from inside of me. I let out a scream, and then something even stranger happened. The flames that filled my vision pulled away from me. They became a ball-like mass, began to writhe in front of me before forming into another shape. And just like that, the boy made of undying flames was there.
You? How are you? How am I still alive? Unfortunately, I'm not. My real body is long dead. Killed by Ato.
Then... what is this?
The last of my consciousness. Remaining in the cryptoglobin. Something like an echo. That's all I am now.
An echo?
I don't understand it myself. The power of cryptoglobin is truly mysterious, but I'm glad this has happened. I really wanted to talk to you one last time.
It's curious to me too, but I don't have any strong feelings about being killed. Strange, isn't it? To feel nothing about your own death. I'm not even sure that I was truly alive in the first place.
What do you mean?
Not only do I not have a name, but I don't know anything about my origins either. Nothing about my mother or father, or the place or date I was born.
Nothing at all?
What did my real body look like to you? A newborn baby?
You didn't just look like one, you clearly were one.
But several years has passed since I was born. I'm about the same age as the rest of you.
What?
As a trade-off for the overwhelming power I was born with, my body was incapable of growing physically. I was unable to endure the sheer might of my cryptoglobin. The all-too great price to pay for the benefits of this mutation. It's ironic, isn't it? My cryptoglobin is practically all-powerful, but my body was incapable of sustaining itself.
Please, even if you can't tell me everything, tell me what you know. What is cryptoglobin?
I don't know. Even I'm not sure what this power really is.
So you've been left in the dark too?
I only learned that the enemy had the same power when I arrived here. I still don't know what that is either.
So in the end, not
Why?
a soul here was told anything. Was that to prevent information from leaking to the enemy, or because we were destined to die here no matter what we do?
Because of that body, I never got to experience having friends. I couldn't risk letting anyone close to me. Not when I could lose control over my power at any moment. Sirai was the only person I ever spoke to. He looked after me since I was young.
Really? Him?
Yes, he raised me, if only as a weapon. It was my destiny to live and die here at the last Defense Academy, to use this power to eradicate the invaders.
Are you okay with that?
It doesn't matter. With my body there, the way it was, I was in no position to resist. I had to cooperate with the mission in order to live. Well, I call it cooperating, but I was just having my power constantly draining from me. Maybe you pity me, but I've long since accepted my existence as a weapon. I never once considered what it was that I personally wanted to do. Not until I heard about all of you.
Huh?
Sirai told me on the first day when he brought me here. He said a group of boys and girls my age had been brought up here as a special defense unit to protect me. Once I heard that, I felt happy for some reason. It was my first real emotion. I was curious. I wanted to get a look at you. So, I created an avatar with my cryptoglobin. Behind Siray's back, of course. If he'd found out, he would have scolded me for wasting my power.
Then you found me.
Yes, you mistook me for an invader and began to panic.
I see. I'm sorry.
No, I realized that was a natural response, considering my appearance and inability to communicate. Besides, the situation was what it was. After that, I thought I should stop creating avatars. But Sirai suddenly stopped coming to see me, so I was even more curious about what was happening to all of you. I decided to check in on things from this form again, all the while trying to stay out of his sight. I only appeared in front of you on urgent occasions, when I had something I really needed to tell you.
Now that you mention it, whenever you were in a bind, you were always there. You must have realized we were in trouble and tried to warn me.
From your point of view, I must have been a strange being, but I started to feel an affinity from all of you. I started to want to fight alongside of all of you, as a friend.
As a friend.
All of this was very strange to me as well. I had no idea where these feelings were coming from. I envied you.
Envied us, the people that were constantly bickering and never sticking together?
True, as that may be, the sight of you all working so hard to stay alive was beautiful. To someone living with no meaning, like me.
Hey!
But in the end, it was all for nothing. We failed. It's easy to blame it all on Eido's betrayal, but I'm sure that wasn't the only cause. We were sloppy from the start, about fighting, about protecting each other. I stayed in the same state of mind as when I got dragged into this, fighting without resolve or conviction. As a result, I lost everything. My comrades, and someone very dear to me too.
So you have regrets?
You bet I do. I'm full of regret. I just can't stop thinking about it, wondering if I could have done more. If I'd just done better, maybe I could have saved Nozomi, saved Katawa. I know regret won't undo anything, but I can't get it out of my head. Even Eido was able to do all this because of me.
Do you want to redo the past?
Yeah, we are going back, aren't we?
Oh my god, we're predicting everything.
Huh?
The reason I came to you this final time was to talk about exactly that. This is the last message I'll ever give you. And it's the most important of all.
Okay. Tell me about New Game Plus.
Yeah. In this game mode, you retain all of your vote.
What do you want to tell me?
When I was killed by Ato, all of my cryptoglobin was incorporated into him. I watched your battle from inside of him, and I noticed something. A strange occurrence with Ato's specialist skill.
Ah,
Really? What happened to it?
After absorbing my cryptoglobin, Ato's specialist skill underwent, I suppose you can call it, an evolution.
It sure seemed that way when we were fighting him.
It must be the effect of my cryptoglobin. It seems to stimulate the power that was already inside of him. And now, by way of Ato, that cryptoglobin resides in you. Your specialist skill, which allows you to redo things, should also have evolved to its highest level.
I'll be real, I forgot he could do that. But yes, he can redo things.
He can? I forget.
Yeah, he can, like, redo stuff. And I forgot about that forever because the last time I remember hearing about it was back in the demo, and that was a long time ago.
God, that was so long ago, man.
I forgot he literally has time control powers already, so if he gets that boosted, he could just redo the game.
we removed the Sephiroth and became the Sephiroth. Well, I mean, it's convoluted. It's like multiple timelines. It's shenanigans.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You don't want to go into that rabbit hole, trust me. If you use that power, you would be able to return further back in time than before. All the way back to the beginning of this 100-day period, in fact.
Back to the beginning? You're telling me I could do all 100 days over again?
I think you have the power to do so. I can feel it inside of you.
Is this for real?
I knew it.
Can I really go back and redo it and this time have choices? Redo
Please.
all of it?
Naturally, you'd be the only one going back. You'd have to part ways with everyone.
Huh? Then what would happen to the others? Would they all have to keep living here in this timeline?
I'm not sure. They may continue to exist as part of a parallel world, or they might vanish the moment you redo things. I can't tell you anything for certain. There's no telling how returning to the past might affect other things either.
What do you mean?
The flow of time is by nature one of the absolute truths of this world. There's no way that flow can be reversed. Breaking that rule and warping time on your own ends is bound to have consequences.
Yeah, it'll make all the bosses harder because New Game Plus.
Ah, thank goodness. Well, we're like extremely powerful, so making everything exactly the way it was, we can just one-shot everything. Use Takumi's skill and just watch as everything gets deleted. Something unexpected might happen in your world that you return to. It may have unfathomable effects on your cryptoglobin.
Even on the cryptoglobin?
Nothing would be out of the realm of possibility. You'd be using your power to violate the very laws of the universe. At any rate, redoing the past will come with risks, at the very least. And it will also mean that you'll have to fight all of your battles again. You'll have to fight this cruel war all over again, from the start.
Hey, now we know the secret. Just go straight to the boss and hit it a bunch.
Yeah, that's what you need to do. You just need to kill it. Just get it over with.
Nothing else is irrelevant. Yeah.
Right. The outcome may not necessarily be positive. In fact, could end worse than it has now. But if you're plagued with regret, if you wish to reclaim what you've lost, then you ought to try using that power. You should try to redo the past.
It's your decision to make. You should choose what you think is the correct path. You should press forward and trust in your decision.
Even if I die, I want to press forward and trust in my decision.
It's to my decision.
That's all I wanted to say. I'm glad I finally got the chance to tell you.
What happens to you now?
I believe I will simply vanish. Or rather, I've already vanished. The fact that I'm here with you is one more miracle brought about by Cryptoclobin. So, now I'm going to disappear for good. Like I always should have.
You tell me one last thing before you go. You were nameless, you had no roots, you were incapable of living on your own, treated like a weapon and then killed.
Hey!
Do you want to relive that life?
I wonder. Maybe it's not worth reliving. But I am what I am, so I don't think anything will ever change. But if I could, there is something I'd like to do.
What's that?
Next time, I want to befriend all of you. I want to argue with you and fight with you. And until the moment I die, I want to do everything I can to live.
So do we have him as a character now?
That would be cool. He just like projects his fiery avatar up there. Joins the brawl.
Yeah, just kills things with undying flames. That would be so cool.
Yeah. Leaving those words behind, like flames slowly converging, the ghost boy vanish. So we get to choose whether we want to go back in time or not. So I kind of want to see what happens without going back in time, and then we'll go back in time.
Yeah, so let's make a separate save at the point of decision, or now.
Or make that be the final save in that slot, and then we can save in different slots after.
Yeah.
There are no new announcements playing anymore. I'm just going to keep saving often, because I don't know if it'll let me save at the choice. I might need to save right before it, but anyway. I
Right.
awoke on day 99 in an eerie silence. I hadn't moved from my bed. I couldn't get the conversation from last night out of my head. I can redo the past, but I'm the only one who can do it. I don't know what will happen to the others. I have no idea what will be affected or how things will change as a result of going back. Above all, if I redo the past, I'd have to fight for 100 days all over again. I wonder how everyone else is doing. I'm a little curious. Maybe I'll go check in on them. Yeah, how are they chilling? Nobody's here. You're in cafeteria, metal shop, etc. Let's start on the first floor, because I mean, logically you would go to the cafeteria first, right?
Right.
Are we truly going to rot away along with Earth? Will we never see anyone from the complex again? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kiyoshika? Do you do it all over again? If I could redo it, by all means, I'd do it over again. We'd be certain to win our fights against the invaders the second time around.
Huh?
But even if we win, we still die, correct? Then maybe it's better this way.
No! 'Tis better to die a warrior rather than live meaninglessly. Isn't it? I don't know anymore.
Okay, guess that's her opinion. What about you, Kurara? Opinion I very much respect. Why do things have to end so miserably for me? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kurara? Would you do it all over again? What kind of juvenile question is that? But if I could, I'd turn it all around. We'd win our fights, and we'd survive without a single casualty.
In the name of the Osuzuki family, I'd forcibly wrench a happy ending out of the hands of fate!
Okay. I can vibe with that. What about you?
What's going to happen to us? We managed to survive up to this point, but what do we do now? Is nobody gonna come for us? Am I never gonna see my family again? Do I just have to stay here until the Earth is destroyed?
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Tsubasa? Would you do it all over again?
If it meant I could see my family again, I'd want to do it all over.
But if we're doomed to die, even if we win in the end, I'm done. I don't want to fight anymore.
Oh, I see. An unsure decision.
Yeah.
In a sense, this is a happy ending because we managed to live. But on the other hand, it's a bad ending because we've lost the war.
I mean, that's exactly the ending all of you are gonna pick when you are gonna take the deal, so...
Yeah, exactly. What kind of ending is this ultimately?
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Yagamo? Would you do it all over again?
Seriously, what an adorable question.
Oh.
I think I'd refrain. I doubt any good would come out of a redo.
It's more likely our time here was fated to end up this way from the start.
Hey.
A mixed bag.
Yeah. What about you, good old Shoma?
I already know Kako's answer. Shoma's gonna be redo. I know that.
Yeah.
Takamaru would be too.
I know I'd be better off dead anyway, but I really wish I could have been useful somehow. Then Leo could have been proud of me, but I wasn't able to make even that happen. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Shoma? You'd do it all over again? I wonder, someone like me would probably only end up with the same pathetic outcome as this one. A waste of space is still a waste of space, no matter how many times he does something.
Sorry for my devastatingly boring answer. I can hardly think anymore.
It's just, he's too
That's
depressed.
Not too shocking. Yeah. Oh well.
Kamaro, how does this room have light then if there's no windows? I don't know.
Irradiated metal. Like glows in the dark. No, I don't think that's how radiation works, but...
Right.
Well, maybe.
Depends on what kind of radiation.
I have, heard that in, a nuclear reactor, the water inside of it turns blue.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know enough about it to say anything, but yeah. Anyway, tomorrow is day 100. Can't believe we're gonna reach day 100 with everyone so damn miserable.
Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Takamaru? You'd do it all over again?
Huh? What'd you say? You kidding? Of course I'd do it all over. And this time, I beat the supreme dickhead and Ato into a bloody pulp.
Yeah, can we just, murder Ato at the beginning and then...
Yeah, do it immediately. Get it out of the way.
I mean, it might trigger a killing game, but anything's better than Ato.
Yeah, exactly.
But I can't do shit. So it's all just empty words at this point.
Okay, I got somebody else who'd be all for it. I'll save Darumi, the most important, for last.
Right. Their opinion matters so much.
Hey, isn't anyone gonna come from the artificial satellite and save us? They're really just gonna leave us here to die. What are we supposed to do now? There might still be invaders out there, too. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Gaku? You'd do it all over again? Why would I fight again? Who'd ever want that? Oh, but if I did it over again, maybe we could have negotiated with Saray and got him to let us live. There's no sense in thinking about this. It's not like it's possible anyway.
My whole life's nothing but rotten luck. I want to redo my whole existence.
Okay. I'll take that as a yes. How about you?
Yeah.
What am I supposed to do now? Just wait for the Earth to be destroyed? Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Kako? Would you do it all over again? Huh? If I could redo it? I would. I'd do it all over again. I'd make sure to protect Ima and everyone else. Even if her only choice was to die in the end, I'd still want to die alongside my dear brother.
But I know that's not possible. He's already dead.
Okay.
That's a yes.
Yes, I'll take that as a yes. I'd say it's mostly yeses, right?
Yeah. Majority.
Not that any of their opinions
Junior
matter,
would be
because
a
I'm
yes,
the only one
'cause-
doing it.
Yeah.
Since all the machines have stopped functioning, I can actually die now if I want to. Maybe I should just die. I don't want to fight the rest of the invaders. Oh, I know. Let's all kill each other. An all-out brawl until only one of us is left. Hey, hypothetically speaking, if you could redo these 100 days, what would you do, Jerome? You'd do it all over again? Nah, sounds like too much effort. I don't really want a happy ending anyway.
This ending's more fitting for someone like me. One where everything is perfectly unsatisfying.
I guess it makes sense.
Yeah.
But, like, if she had said some wild shit, like, yeah, if I can go back in time, I would start, like, a killing game. And then I'd say, like, I am so glad she doesn't have that power.
Yeah. I guess I've talked to everybody. It's a good thing that we absorbed the Edo and not her.
Yeah.
Guess I've talked to everybody now. I should probably head back to my room. Yeah, let me save before a choice might be happening, and I don't know if I can save when the choice pops up on screen, so I'm saving before. Even after I got back to my room, I kept agonizing over the same thoughts as usual. Time went by as I ruminated, and before I knew it, night had fallen. This was supposed to be my last night at Last Defense Academy. Not that it really matters now. Well, does the 100th day count? Because maybe you need to wait till the 101th day. Plus, think about it. If this was a whole, like, mega wipe out all the invaders so that we can have Earth again thing. Like, after that's done, like, they were going to come back, right? I mean, why blow up the Earth if you're just going to stay in space?
Well, I feel
so
like
somebody has to come back to, like, at least check on the planet, and then we're not. They're not just going to never come back to Earth.
I don't know, but it feels kind of like it's unsure because the undying flames were undying. So even if someone did want to check on the world, it's only from the satellite.
Right, but like they can look at the planet and they reach day 100 and they see that the world didn't get engulfed in flames. In fact, there's no more flames. They like investigate or something. All I'm saying.
Theoretically, yeah.
Then again, I feel like they would have had, more command structure and not just Suri dies and then everything is commandless. So, what do I know? Maybe they...
I don't know, well, maybe everyone got, like, Radical 6 and just... Yeah.
Unleash the Radical 6. Day 100, the day we've been striving for, is coming tomorrow. But this ending is a far cry from what any of us hoped for. I fought here in order to see the person dearest to me once again. To go back to Kadoa, but... my Kadoa is dead. For some reason, she showed up as Nozomi Karafuji, and she died in my arms. From the moment she died, I've been full of regret. Regret that I couldn't save her. I feel the same about Ima and Hiriko, and about not seeing Ito's betrayal coming. I regret everything. And it's not only regret that plagues me, it's also frustration. There's still so much I don't understand.
I know I'd met you before.
Huh?
Even though we talked about so many things, how did I forget?
What are you saying?
That's right. You're Taki from back then, right?
Why did Kadoa show up here as Nozomi Karafuji? Why did she forget who she was? What in the world happened to her? And then there's Ito's final words to me.
Right.
That's what you think the truth is. You've got it all wrong, though.
Am I okay not knowing? Is it really okay for things to end like this? If I go back to the past, I'll have to fight 100 days all over again. Will I fight again? Will we go to war again? Is that the correct path for me to take? I spent my 99th night at the academy turning the same thoughts over and over in my head. And then...
You know what's funny? We think this is a decision, but he can wait it out, see the outcome, and just revert time.
Yeah. I want to see what happens on day 100 before we go back, you know? If we can only, like, go 99 days back, then, like, we'll just, like, miss the first few days. I mean...
Yeah,
nobody's dead yet, so...
It's fine. Yeah, no one dies that quick,
Not even Saray, and I don't even know if I want to save him.
Yeah, I don't really care about him that much.
I want Hiriko's rise to power.
Yeah, please. Let her be the leader. Kill Ato.
We finally made it to day 100. The day the undying flames were originally meant to rain down on the planet. The day we put a stop to world death by burning all of the invaders to ash, taking us with them. The day that all of humanity up on that satellite has been waiting for, but now... Someone's here. We talk outside because it's kind of dark in here. As I opened the door, a panicked voice greeted me.
Takumi, something crazy happened. Come right away.
What is it? What happened?
Just get to the war room. Everybody's already there.
After that one-sided conversation, Tsubasa ran off. What's all that about? Couldn't it be the invaders, could it? Did they come for their final all-out attack? If they are here, what should we do? Fight them? Do we even have a reason to keep fighting anymore? Guess we're meeting in the war room to discuss it. I'd better hurry. I mean, again, the thing they're coming here for is no longer here, so like, you can just like show them the room or something.
Alright.
They also said they were going to send in the non-combatants, so... She doesn't have her mask on. There's power. Why is this the only place with power? Did you fix it, Tsubasa?
No, it wasn't me.
This morning, I was walking around the school and noticed the lights had come back on in here. It's only in this room, though. Everything else is still out of order.
Is that why you brought us here? That's right. I called everyone here after I heard the news from Kako.
You scared the piss out of me. I was convinced the invaders were attacking. I took a look outside, but there were no signs of any enemies approaching. Is the final all-out attack not happening anymore?
From the invaders' perspective, there isn't much reason to attack this place anymore.
If they had any guts, they'd come after us, but I guess this is what you'd expect from the minions left after the big boss is dead.
But why is there suddenly power in this room?
Undying flames were powering the rest of the school. Maybe this place had a backup power source? So it just automatically went live? Why now? By the way, has anyone seen Lady Kurara? I wonder what happened. I'm over here. But don't look, it's embarrassing. What happened to your mask? My doorbell rang so suddenly I was in a hurry to leave. Then I stepped on my mask and tore it. I'm right in the middle of fixing it. Don't look, any of you. It just makes me want to stare harder. I love teasing cute girls.
Wow. It really is so weird. Stop it, Dorumi. This isn't the time for that.
Then something new happened. Strange music suddenly started blasting through the speakers.
Metal.
Well, what the? No, we fought Ado and his metal earlier.
I want more metal.
I think I know what this is. Listen, it's the music they play for graduation ceremonies and stuff. I've never been to a graduation, though. My teachers hated me, so I didn't get invited.
Okay. Anyway. But what the heck is it?
An announcement echoed throughout the school, cutting off Takemaru's question.
The most important moment of this operation will soon begin.
Huh?
Lost Defense Academy will now transition to attack mode.
Attack mode? What's going on? What exactly is about to begin?
Wait, be quiet. Do you hear that?
Huh? What are you? We strained our ears to listen for any sounds around us, sure enough. He's right, I hear something.
It's mechanical. Something is running somewhere.
Something is running?
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 600 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate?
Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch in 590 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please evacuate to the schoolyard immediately.
Evacuate? Why? It's telling us to go out to the schoolyard, but what do we do?
Obviously, we gotta go. Let's go find out what the hell's going on. I guess it's better than staying here and rotting.
It's gonna do an omnidirectional attack, then do we want to be outside of it? Is that just how they trying to kill us? I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
I didn't want any sunlight today. This is seriously depressing. Bewildered, we all started to run to the schoolyard. I'll be right behind you. I just have to fix my mask. Alright, but hurry. Better not take you 590 seconds to do that.
590 seconds?
590 seconds. That's what it said, right?
Oh.
Is that wrong? I think it'd be less now because time has passed. I don't think we need to spot that. Go at the time.
If we return, like, time, let's destroy Kurata's mask beyond comprehension.
Yes, destroy her mask, destroy Ato, and...
Yeah, and maybe, usurp the throne of Sire.
Yes.
Anyway.
Usurp his power.
Uprising. Uprising. Here we are in the schoolyard. I don't see nothing different about it.
Is there something here? Huh. The announcement said something about attack mode, but I don't...
Oh, everyone, there, look, over there.
Tsubasa pointed to the top of the school building. We all looked up. There were several huge missile turrets jutted out of the roof.
Whoa! What are those?
Turrets, it seems. For the missiles. Is this what it meant by attack mode? Wow.
Was the plan to firebomb the entire planet using those turrets?
With the missiles filled with undying flames.
Huh?
They were launching missiles from there and wipe out all the invaders on Earth, huh?
You look so sinister. Nothing's gonna happen now, is it? Those things don't work anymore, right? In theory, there's no more undying flames to fill them after all. Just then, the announcement rang out all around us again.
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 400 seconds. Leading up to the omnidirectional attack, all defenses will be rerouted to the intercept system.
The intercept system?
Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately.
See, they weren't gonna leave us here.
Wow.
Escape pod?
Repeat.
Does it need power? Is it gonna work?
An omnidirectional attack will launch in 390 seconds. Special Defense Unit members, please board the escape pod in the schoolyard immediately. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Escape pod?
Please the party
Is that for getting us out of here?
the escape pod. Repeat. An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Better not have to go back in there for Karara or something.
I hope not. Move your ass. Does that mean if we board this escape pod, we can get back to the artificial satellite?
Huh?
Then we're actually going to home from the very start.
They had a way for us to get out. We weren't going to be abandoned. Hey, what is this? What's happening? Lady Carrara, you managed to fix your mask. Enough about my mask, you dullard. What the hell is that thing? An escape pod, apparently. Looks like we can use it to get to the artificial satellite. So we don't have to stay here. Freaking sweet. We're gonna get our happy ending after all. So happy about it, Rag Boy. If we'd known this was coming, we'd never have agreed to the enemy's proposal. What were Nozomi's and Ima's sacrifices for?
She's right. A little tragedy happened because we wanted to escape.
If we just trusted in humanity and fought until the end like Nozomi said, maybe then the mission would have been a success and we wouldn't have lost her. We dug our own graves. We could have had a happy ending all along, but we messed it up. Ferrara's right. We should have believed Nozomi. We made the wrong choice, and this is what we get for it. We screwed ourselves over with our own decisions. But when you think about it, aren't the people on the satellite to blame for keeping us in the dark? If they just told us about the escape pod from the start, this never would have happened.
Yeah, you've got a point.
I mean, they did say that they were going to come and send us back to our families, so they told us.
A weird way. Maybe they had some reason they couldn't contact us, even if they wanted to.
Who cares about any of that anymore? I don't care whose fault it is. We made the wrong call. That's why Nozomi and Ima are dead. What a tragic end to our tale. Just get in the spaceship.
Yeah,
wish we could do it all over again. Is going back in time going to be the first choice, or is it going to be the last thing I can't choose?
Yeah, I don't know.
We could go back in time and do it over again. We wouldn't make the same mistakes again. We could do it right and get our happy ending. Whoever developed the game of life is a real scumbag for not giving us any retries. We could redo things. We could go back to the past. We stood there in silence until eventually...
60 seconds until the omnidirectional attack. Commencing countdown.
Hey, we've only got 60 seconds left.
Not like we got any reason to rush. Nothing's gonna happen.
Well, you should get in the spaceship.
30 seconds
it takes off.
remaining.
We stood in silence, listening to the countdown ring out.
20
Get in the
seconds
spaceship.
remaining.
Oh my god, people.
This countdown represents a future that we were unable to reach. I mean, we can still go home. The moment the world was meant to end. You can go see your mom and say hi. You missed her too. I know you forgot about her after being here for a few weeks. You only remembered Katawa, but you did have a mom that you liked.
It's only about Katawa.
The moment a new world was meant to begin.
10 seconds remaining.
The long, arduous battle we fought in order to reach that future.
5 seconds remaining.
Then they all exploded. It was all meaningless in the end.
3, 2, 1.
Our war ended not with a bang, but a whimper.
Error. Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack. Error. Error. A catastrophic error has occurred in the system. Unable to execute omnidirectional attack.
You don't say.
Nothing happened. Our mission really has failed now. This is all our fault. I'm a disgrace to the Uzuzuki name.
What do we do now?
What else? Our only option is to hop in the escape pod and head to the artificial satellite.
That's right. There's nothing left here except invaders. No point in sticking around. Guess Earth is gonna get destroyed by world death eventually.
I want to fly in a rocket. The last one never even left the ground. Yet how could we possibly face everybody on the satellite? They're going to be mad, aren't they? Will they forgive us? Yes, I'm sure when you go back to your family and be like, the government kidnapped us and forced us to fight in a war, they're gonna be like, how dare you lose that war?
Prisoners of war, failing your mission. My God.
We'll have to bow our heads and ask for forgiveness. Let's rub our faces in the floor until they're all scraped up. We tried, right? We risked our lives to fight for them. Doesn't mean a damn thing if we didn't produce results. I absentmindedly listened to what everyone had to say. Nothing we lost would ever return. There was nothing we could do anymore. Is this really the ending we want? Do I get to choose?
So, we're choosing a reverse.
You want to reverse?
Yeah.
Okay. You don't want to see what happens if we don't reverse and then go reverse later?
No, we can do that first.
It's time to give my answer. It's time to choose the right path for me. I get to decide. I have to press forward and trust my decision. In order to make that happen. Oh yeah, this is the second decision of the game. The very first was whether I stabbed myself with a thing or not.
Oh yeah, that was the thing.
Return to the past, yes or no?
No, not yet.
Nah, we're fine. It's nice here. It's your future. Literally the end of the tutorial. Is this okay? Can I really let things end this way? No, it can't end like this. I don't want it.
The longest tutorial. Oh, thanks for the decision game. Go fuck yourself.
Well, maybe we can hit no again and it'll stick.
No, it won't. It was like that before. It's a fake decision.
I want to do it one more time. Well, it has a check mark, so yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, we'll go back in time.
Nice decision game. And unfortunately, it's not a decision.
It's okay. Now the decisions will be real, right?
Things end like this.
I hope. There it is. This is my jam. Anyway. Huh? You say something to kill me?
I can't let things end with all of these regrets. I can't go into the future like this. I want a do-over. Kumi?
Hey!
Guys, I might be able to save us. All of us here, all of the people in the artificial satellite. Even our friends who died. What? What's going on?
Hey!
Everyone, I need you to hear me out. Determined, I began to explain what had happened to me. About my body feeling the effects of absorbing cryptoglobin from the Undying Flames boy. And what it was I was about to attempt. I told them everything. You mean freaking time travel?
Back to the past? I can hardly believe it. Is cryptoglobin really that powerful?
Flying on the wings of time would be a truly epoch-defining event. No. Who's ever heard of a killing game where they let you go back in time? Oh wait, there's actually a ton of
Yeah, there is. So you're saying you're considering using that power to go back in time?
Yes, I want a do-over. I'll do whatever it takes to get back what we've lost. So I'm going to use cryptoglobin to go back in time, to change our outcome. You're the only one who can go back, right? You really can't go back with you? I want to help Ima too. Sorry, that won't be possible.
So basically, you're the only one who gets to leave the present with where everything's gone to shit. You're gonna abandon us failures here and do it all over again by yourself, huh?
But if Takumi goes to the past and saves us, history will change and we'll be saved too, right?
I guess it all depends on how the effects play out.
You know, what kind of time travel are we dealing with, you know?
Yeah. The present might change the moment the past is changed, or history could branch off and the present would never change at all. Ultimately, both outcomes are just armchair theories, so we'll never really know unless Takumi tries.
Both of them sound pretty cool to me. If the writer's any good, they can make any outcome interesting. There's no knowing what will happen to us here, including whether anything will change or not. I'm still confused. Can anyone explain it using manga as a reference? Have you ever read the one with the blue robot? She is the Deadpool of this game.
Yeah.
Except she doesn't actually really, kill anyone.
Right.
She's all talk.
Right. Golden Retriever, Deadpool. Anyway. One thing we know for sure is that Takumi is the only one who can redo the past.
That's not fair. You'll be the only one who gets to feel better.
Basically, it means you're gonna abandon us. Knowing that, are you still gonna do it? Even if you gotta discard the people you fought beside?
Shouldn't you maybe rethink this? There's no reason to subject yourself to this war all over again. Just forget about it and come to the satellite with us. We can all live a nice, quiet life up there.
Give it to us straight, Takumi. If I don't like your answer, I can't promise I'll be able to control myself.
But now do I get to decide? Decide your destiny.
A decision, finally, question mark.
Return to the past. Wanna say no?
Return the slab. Yeah, I know.
It's like, okay, you talked me out of it, I'll stay.
Yeah, Takumi's gonna hit my... Takuma's gonna kick my ass. I don't wanna.
No matter what I might try to tell myself, it can't end like this. I don't want it to. I want to do it all over again.
Stop doing this. Go fuck yourself. Stop making false decisions. I'm so tired of this bullshit. I'm done. Whoever makes a game or literally anything that gives you a decision, but actually
it's still the tutorial. It's still the tutorial. The real game is going to begin after this.
I'm sorry.
Pisses me off.
I have to go back. No matter what. I have to take back what this war took from me.
You're serious, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm going back in time. So we won't be going to the artificial satellite together. The person I cared about isn't waiting for me there anyway. I have no reason to go. He does not care about his mom at all.
He hates his mom.
I'm going to redo everything and get her back. That's why I'm going to fight again.
Looks like you ain't gonna listen to anything we have to say. In that case. Go for it, man. If you're that determined, just do what you gotta do. And that means this is goodbye.
Sorry, Tekamaru. Takumi, you're really going to go. I wish I could join you. Yeah, because you gotta go back to not doing anything at the beginning of the game. I'm sorry, Kaka. Man, I don't get you at all. You gotta be crazy to want to fight again after everything we've been through. It's okay, we can speedrun. We can just, get everybody to agree to fight, in a couple of days and get all that out of the way.
Right. All I can say is, good luck.
Thank you for spending all of this time with a filth-bag pig like me. Be well, Takumi. I don't really understand what's going on, but I bid you farewell, Sir Takumi. Godspeed. May you be victorious. This doesn't mean I forgive you. In fact, I'll hold this against you until I die. But if you're going to do this, make sure you do it right. Don't let Nezumi die this time. Of course. Bye-bye, Takumi. If you find yourself in a real killing game, summon me into that timeline isekai style.
Yes. The one spell that just makes people come into different timelines. I'm sure that's possible.
I don't know if you...
Wait. What if we absorb the, other, time thing person? The time manipulator?
Oh, that thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe? I don't know. Double stacked
double time thing?
Hours.
He just teleports back in this timeline. Guys, I'm back. I am so strong. I'm gonna pull you into this timeline. There are gonna be two of each of you.
That's okay, right, guys? It's like, oh, okay.
I don't know how to feel about this, but sure. Others have more trauma than others, but you know, it's fine. And I guess we should get going. The remainder of humanity is waiting for us in the artificial satellite. Yeah, that's right.
Goodbye, Takumi.
Bye, everyone. Take care.
And so everybody except me stepped onto the escape pod. Nobody turned to look at me or the school. A short while after all of them had boarded.
There they go.
I hope they can at least find happiness over there. We may have failed the mission, but they still risk their lives to save humanity. They have the right to live happy lives from here on. They should be rewarded, even. I'm sure they'll be fine. Unlike me, they have people they love waiting for them up there. And as time goes on, they'll be able to find more people to cherish. I'm sure they'll be able to live happily. It just won't be on Earth, that's all. Now then, I'd better get going. I don't actually know how I'm supposed to go back in time, though. Imagine if he just, like, tried and he's like, wait, I don't know how to do it, and he's just stuck here by himself now.
He's like, well, that sucks.
Should I just activate my redo skill?
Nothing left to do but try.
I mean, I don't even remember how to do it, so...
Yeah.
Redo your 100 days. Okay. Oh, is that the option right here? Yeah, redo your 100 days. That's all I can do. Am I gonna keep all of the things I absorbed? Am I still gonna be strong?
Only one way to find out.
It's like I can just absorb everything. Although if Hira goes back, then I'm just gonna have her absorb everything and just have her kill everything for it.
Yeah.
I dare say it worked. Although we don't know where we're ending up yet.
Yeah.
Okay, what's this? Came back down.
Takumi, hello? Say something if you're still there. We just got to the artificial satellite and it's awful.
Hey, asshole! Now's not the time for time travel. We just found out the craziest shit. Are you ready for this?
Well, dang. We could have seen some crazy
shit. Yeah, but they wouldn't fucking let us.
Oh well. That timeline is ducked.
This game sucks.
The past decides the future. The future decides the past.
Time to do it all over again. One more time.
Hopefully one more time.
I will return to the past.
Don't just keep doing this internal loop trying to save your girlfriend for all time. Madoka Maguka or something style.
As far back as the power of the cryptoglobin will allow me to go.
Pointless, I guess.
That's okay.
I'll redo everything from that point on.
Nobody knows what Madoka Maguka is.
So I can protect the one I care about most.
Some do.
Being full of regret. I'm going to choose my own future. And I'll fight all over again to make it happen. I'll fight the past with the future in my hands. I get to decide what the future will be now. I'll use my power to choose the ending I want. The past and the future. It all starts now. Until the moment I die, I'll fight to live. This time, I have to press forward and trust in my decision.
That I was forced to take.
Right, exactly.
Are we gonna wake up at the desk? Whoa, achievement. Redo everything so you can protect the one you care about most. We even get credits.
Wow.
It is New Game Plus then. Ghost Boy is censored for some reason. There's more cutouts.
With it, I guess.
So
yeah.
There's more voices we haven't seen in the game, so
Right.
Ghost Boy, again, cut out, and then we got a bunch of other stuff. Might even be able to read it. Squad, is this saying squad, or like different squad, the enemy squad leaders or something? I don't know. Squad.
Maybe.
Something.
Oh, you remember the moment whenever C-Day was in the trash
Yeah.
can? Ah, good moment.
Happy times. Remember that.
Oh, the memories. Of Shoma.
Bob Shoma.
If they added a stand, it would be significantly funnier.
Yeah. Maybe his Gundam is a stand.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember when Ito made us do that big funny hand thing 20 times, that Ito. Remember that time Ima shanked the guy?
Yeah. I do. Fuck you, Ima.
Remember the time the enemy commander cried and we felt bad for her? Good times. Remember that time we hugged the fake Moko? Good times.
Yeah.
Remember that Moko in the left? Yeah. Good times.
I feel like they're just trying to put cinematics, you know. Something to show deaths too. And just like, because it was there. That tutorial was cool.
Yes, pretty cool tutorial. I can see why the demo was so long, because this game is apparently really long. This is where it really begins. Running out of pictures, so this must be near the end, right? The producer.
Okay, I found the Ito boss fight song.
Oh, I was gonna go to the music player and find it, so you can tell what it's called. Anyway, to be continued.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine. If you already found it, then you found it.
Yeah.
Okay, since we made no decisions, should I just save over at day 100, or should I start at the beginning again now?
I mean, I don't know. We won't be able to make a decision anyway, so, I mean, might as well.
Overwrite?
Yeah.
Sure.
Fake decision.
So there's still no actual decisions made.
Right.
Let me get into this game again. Well, it's different.
Whoa.
Load your clear save data from the main menu to continue the story. The 100-line Last Defense Academy, is that a 2? It's 2.
That's a 2.
Amazing. Should I load it, or want to stop here for the day before we see anything new?
Let's stop here for today.
Okay. Everyone, if you enjoyed this, then liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing are all appreciated. The most important thing, though, that thou must absolutely do is have a nice day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.